gentlemen, I'm not a politician, I'm a businessman with a sense of history, and I'm also an adopted Londoner, and today is a day of great historical significance for East London. Never has our club employed a manager with such a worldwide reputation. We're not a local East London club anymore, we're a leading European brand in Europe's leading city. We welcome Manuel and the recent South American investment across East London. Hands across the ocean. No other area in London has got right in its centre such an opportunity for profitable progress. So it's important that the right people mastermind the new East London. Proven people with nerve, knowledge and expertise.
I suppose you lot wonder what I get up to when football's finished for the summer, other than welcoming Manuel and that big juicy transfer budget with open arms. Well, not much is the answer. It's too hot to do anything, and the only pub left in town is closed having a refurb. It's going to be a South American hard rock bar apparently, though, which should turn up in the books. But even stranger than that is that the bar have headhunted my Shirley to run it, and she ain't worked for the best part of 20 years. Mind you, she's always been able to turn over a pound or two off her own back. Bit of ingenuity. I'm lucky to have a lady like that. I know she's a few years younger than me, and she could probably do a bit better, but that's because I got her up the spout when she was 19. I met her backstage at a Kiss gig in Hammersmith. She thought I was Gene Simmons, but we did look like each other at the time. Here she is, that very night I met her, looking stunning, even though she was a couple of hours pregnant at the time. 9 months later though, we had a son, Dio. He lives in New Zealand now. I think she resents me a bit for tubbing her at 19. She always wanted to tour with bands. So if this is what she wants and this job's an opportunity for her, then I'm pleased. It's fair to say that me and Shells have a love-hate relationship. I hate leaving her on her own because she loves rock stars and footballers, and I'm neither. Talking of footballers, they're on their way to East London now. Captain Nobes, young Declan, Masuaku. I just hope we see a bit more of Ginger Pele. I think he might be injured, not around at the moment apparently.
Well, the good times are back at West Ham, Dave.
I can't quite believe it. Since Pellegrini's coming, it's never felt so good. The more we spend on players, the more the South Americans want to come over and splash their cash. I haven't got a business left, they've bought the lot, even the old pawn stuff.
I don't have a property left in my business portfolio either, Dave. They've bought me out.
They're buying properties and firms at ridiculous prices. And now the Americans are putting together the deal of the century to put more money in the club. They come over tomorrow, Karen's looking after them.
Smashing. There's never been a better time to have interest in East London. And it's all because we got Pellegrini. Only one thing that bothers me though.
What's that?
Well, what were you promising Manuel full control, and us having no other business interests now? It makes me feel a bit vulnerable. I mean, we just rent the stadium. We own nothing really, just the goodwill of the club.
Even better.
Oh, it's great to be cash rich, don't get me wrong, but we've been prudent with the club's debts. We can't take her off the ball now.
Not a chance. In fact, we could learn a thing or two about these South American businessmen. I mean, why on earth would you want to buy a hedonistic rock bar right next to the docks? It's not exactly an import business.
Only one way to find out, Dave. Let's keep the good times going and have a drink at this new bar.
Lead on Macduff.
To cut a long story short, mate, as it stands, I only have one ticket for Liverpool away. But there's more to Liverpool than just football, Shaw. There's the Beatles and the Cavern Club. It could be like a busman's holiday.
I told you before, Len. Either we both go to Liverpool or neither of us do.
I am very happy to be here. The chairman has been fantastic, very supportive. I am very happy with the business we've done so far, but to answer your question, if I want to spend, we will spend. Now please excuse me, I have, as you say, other business to attend to.
Oh, hello then. Good to see the South American Revolution on the way.
What's a legend like you doing work in the doors, Bill?
Oh no then. You're very much mistaken. The South Americans have employed me as a footballing ambassador to greet the guests and make the footballers feel welcome. Apparently, it's very important that they have staff like me and your Shirley for authenticity, representing a time and a place for the football/rock fusion, so to speak. I'm a classic footballer, and Shirley's she's a...
Classic groupie?
Now Len, Shirley's the best person for the job. The South Americans were very insistent that she was offered the role. Rumours, Len, that's all. You don't want to believe stories about your Shirley. Anyway, as far as I've been told, she's only ever been unfaithful to you twice. Once with Alan Pardew, and the other with the 1998 squad.
You're not making me feel any better, Bill.
Good evening, my dear. When's the band on?
We're not open yet.
But the doors are open.
It's a soft launch, like what my husband tries in bed every Sunday morning.
Haven't I seen you before around these parts, sweetheart?
Lots of men have seen my parts round here. Do you want a drink or not? This is a bar, you know.
Get us 2 Cuba Libras, please, dear. We want to get into the South American spirit. Dave, we use your company credit card.
Shall I start a tab? Mr. Peregrini is visiting soon.
Could be a great opportunity to all get to know each other better, Dave.
That's what worries me. We promised to keep out of his way and leave him in charge. It means business, Dave. Let's just knock these back and go. Concentrate on the big investment from the American. I feel uneasy in here. Don't want to talk business in front of the Houre.
The what?
Tut out.
Oh, don't mind me. Perverts.
Evening, Mr. Pellegrini. It's fantastic to have you here, not just at the bar but the football club too.
Thank you, Bill. I've heard much about you.
There's nothing about football round here that I don't know, Mr. Pellegrini. And Shirley has half the rock star world eating out of her hand. Would do Mr. Pablo Brad.
Excuse me, Bill. I must take this call. Sí. Si todo es el lugar. La chica esa era el cuate también. Los tiempos son estos, los temerosos. Los meteoreros cascotando como si son obrero o mañana.
It's a diabolical liberty. And then I get a message saying, keep spending short ass.
Could have been anyone, Dave. You know what the bald out brigade are like.
Not this summer, surely. Everything's been going so well. We're close to extra investment from the American.
Oh, and there's more bad news. Bubbles the bear.
Bubbles?
Yeah, he's dead.
Dead?
Found him in the swimming pool in Canning Town. The one you sold to the South Americans.
Bubbles never hurt a fly. Nothing malicious about him at all.
So why did they slice him up?
My grief.
Sorry, Dave.
What are they trying to do? Put the frighteners on me? Wind me up? What?
To keep it all incognito, they're going to remove the body in an ice cream van.
There's a lot of dignity in that, isn't there? Going out like a raspberry ripple.
There was a bomb found in the club shop too.
Who's having a go at me? Has someone got a score to settle?
Who's big enough to take you on, Dave?
I'm only 4'8", Goldie.
Dave, something occurred to me last night when I was watching that slapper with the eyebrows on Love Island. Well, that barmaid in the rock club. I remember where I know her from. Back in the day, we used her for a porno shoot just before we won the cup.
Blimey, how old is she?
The point is, Dave, how old was she? Some of the youth team knew her. It wasn't until young Paul Allen told me she was in her class at school, then I realised she must have been 17 and underage. She'd lied about her age.
Well, we have the consent form, surely.
You sold them along with the studios to the South Americans. You sold them everything at a huge profit, and now you lost control. Bonzo reckons he overheard them say something is in the vaults next to the new bar. Something incriminating. If it's photos of that underage barmaid, we're finished. No amount of wealth will help where we're going. I've got a bad feeling that's what this is all about, Dave. That girl's their employee now. It all makes sense. We're about to get blackmailed and spend the club into oblivion. Don't you worry about it though, Dave. I'll get the evidence back. I know just the man with the motivation.
All I can tell you is that Mr. Gold wants to see you then. There's been concerns about the South Americans, and this place is rock bar, and your Shirley's in the middle of the crossfire.
Please, Bill, I've been worried sick since Shirley's been here, and you know full well why.
It's worse than that, Lane. I didn't want to upset you, but rumour has it that Shirley did a movie for Golden Sally when she was younger. A bit too young, if you catch me drift. Now it's in the hands of the South Americans, who sound hell-bent on using the evidence to keep the club spending.
But spending's been the best part of the summer.
But not if the club spends itself into extinction. They bought the vaults next door. They bought it from Sullivan. The evidence is in there. I overheard a phone call because I learnt Spanish from a phrase book when we had our 1981 European campaign. Get a couple of strong boys, Tom Thumb Chris and Ratty Nigel would do. They break the safe and destroy the evidence.
What if we get caught? I don't want to do porridge, Bill.
I'll be right here. Do it opening night. The band will be so loud, nobody will hear the banging.
If Shirley's left alone, that's what worries me. We're a bar full of rock stars and footballers.
All the attention will be here then. Do it for Shirley, do it for your wife. Do it for your football club. Your club needs you, Len.
I owe the owners nothing.
This ain't a bad debt, Len. Don't talk to me about debt. If we don't get back control, we could be the next Leeds United or Sunderland.
He's right, Len. If you do the job, well, we'll all know it was you that saved the club.
Yeah, steady on, Bill. We're looking at this Saturday, but you're needed on Friday.
It's all a bit sudden, ain't it?
Sudden? No, far from sudden. We've been planning this for a couple of days. Preparation. You're at the Travel Lodge. Name's Roundtree. Like Smarties, like Shaft.
Look, I'm flattered, but I'm not exactly match fit.
Is this a fuck off, Len?
No, I mean, thanks for thinking of me, but I'm just going to have to turn this opportunity down.
No, you're just going to have to turn this opportunity yes.
No, Dave.
Do the job.
No, Dave.
Yes.
I can't.
Do the job.
I can't.
You can.
Don't do this, Dave.
Do what?
This.
This what?
I'll leave you two to discuss the ins and outs.
Not this time, Len. Not this fucking time. No. Not this time, then. Not this fucking time. Not this time. You make me look like a right.
Can't you just pay for a hitman?
What? Friday. Travel Lodge. Roundtree. No job. Then no wife. And no West Ham. Not much of a life, is it, Len?
So it's agreed then. The purchase of Philippe Anderson will conclude the net spend and put us at our FFP limit. We'll do the paperwork the day before the bar opens, and your man does the business in the vaults, and all these troubles are over. Then we do the deal with the Americans.
That's the plan, Dave.
We're Beast the Lionstone. We're going to dedicate this next track to Shirley the landlady.
If you're feeling down, depressed and lonely, I know a place where we can go. 22 Acacia Avenue. Meet a lady that I know. So if you're looking for a good time, and you're prepared to pay the price, 50 quid is all she asks for. Everybody's got their vice.
You drill through the bottom of the swimming pool and it takes you to the vault. Just destroy the evidence.
If you're waiting for a long time for the rest to do their piece, you can tell her that you know better. You might even die free. So anytime you're down the East End, don't you hesitate to go. You can't take my honest word for it. She'll teach you more than you can do. She'll get you get up from all this madness. Can't see it only brings you sadness. When you entertain your man, don't you know the risk of getting disease?
Morning, Mrs. Shand.
Morning, Bill. And it's Shirley to you, Bill.
Okay, Shirley. I was wondering where Len was. He usually likes an eye-opener on a Sunday morning.
He's in bed with a bad back. For his unexpected weekend's work, he's exhausted. He didn't even try and slip me one.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, are you hanging about then, Bill?
No. I'm wanted at the football club. Something to do with the Anderson arrival.
Oh, them two perverts been on the telly all morning. Smug about their new signing. I worked for them once, Bill. Did a porno the day after my 18th birthday.
18th birthday.
I was desperate for the cash, to be honest. They kept me back a year at school, so I hadn't been earning. And I wanted tickets for Aerosmith.
So you was 18 all along. But if it wasn't incriminating photos that they intend to use to keep them spending, then what the South Americans got up their sleeve?
I can't believe the Americans checked out. We couldn't even handle a little problem like that, even after we sorted it out. I'm glad I found out in time what a partnership with them would have been. What I'm looking for is someone who can contribute what England has given to the world. Culture, sophistication, genius. A little bit more than an hot dog. Know what I mean? Here, hold up, where's Karen?